Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. First Monday of the new year. I just want to say thank you for taking this time and spending it with me. You can be any place else in the world, but you decided to spend this time with your boy. If you don't know who this is Dr. Mark Abraham, the president and CEO of MEA Consulting Services LLC, the fastest growing consulting company in the country. And what we do is we specialize in training leaders to lead. You are now on the line with the number one speaker in the country, and I'm so thankful for you. So, today we're talking about, and more than likely the whole week, we're talking about the theme for 2022. As a leader, no matter what organization you lead, and if it's leading a school, if you're leading a for-profit organization, a non-for-profit organization, if you're leading your family, if you're leading yourself, the question is, what is the theme for your new year? See, leadership is about influencing others towards a common goal. Leadership is not about beating people down. Leadership is not about, oh man, I'm the one with the power, so I get to tell people what to do. That's not what leadership's about. What that's about is being a tyrant and being a bully. Leadership is about influencing people. I talk to many leaders around the country and around the world, and especially in our country, that depending on the area that you're in, there's always this big like, well, what about the unions? And but the unions won't allow me to do it, and but they this you don't understand my circumstances. You don't understand, folks. Oftentimes, the reason why people aren't following is because they don't know where we're going. And in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of everything that we got going on, there is a heightened level of mistrust for the government. There's a heightened level of mistrust for the CDC. There's a heightened level of just like mistrust in these United States of America. There is fear that's running rampant. There's every time you turn on the television, you got to hear something scary. Somebody died of COVID. Somebody died of the new variant in Omicron. You can't do this. You can't. There is a high level of fear, a high level of mistrust, and now you have people following you, and they're looking at you like, we're taking those feelings that we have in the country, and then now they just come into your organization, or they come into your family, or wherever it is that you're leading. Even if it's just leading yourself, they're coming into your mindset, and then so that's something that you have to challenge. So I ask you, what is the theme for the new year? What is the thing that you are saying, this is our rallying call? This is what we're standing on. Love it or hate it. When we had President Obama, his theme was yes we can, right? Yes we can. That was his theme. That was the thing that he kept saying. Yes we can. It wasn't goals. It wasn't a vision. It was a theme. It was something that connected us. President Trump, his theme was what was it? What was it? Let's make America great again, right? Like that was his theme. What did it actually mean? Nobody knows, but it felt good. Let's make America great again. That I'm American first president. This is what I'm going to do. So, for you as a leader coming into 2022, here's an advantage that you have now that we're here. Most people are excited about the new year. Most people are saying, this is my year. This is my time. I'm saying it. This is my year. This is my time. This is going to be a phenomenal thing. But Once the thrill is gone, like a new toy. Once the thrill is gone, what do? So for us as leaders, we have to have a theme for the new year. There has to be something that you're thinking about and saying, hey, this is going to be the theme. This is going to be the rallying call. Because if we just go back into the new year, like, and I'm saying this, like, a lot of organizations, they had holiday break or they took some time off, and somebody said, not me. We've been here every day. Yeah. But a lot of organizations, non-for-profit, for-profit schools, organizations like that, there has been a break. There has been some time off where the leaders have not seen their employees, and this will be the first time that they'll see their employees for the new year. So, in these circumstances, in these situations, and let me say this: a theme gets us motivated and gets us empowered. It gets us synergized. It gives us something to, look toward. So for your organization, I want you to ask yourself, what is the theme of 2022? Most pastors, you'll see them do that. They'll give you like, oh, 2020 year two, this is going to be the year of great. This is going to be the year of this. This is going to be the year of that. My platform, I'm saying the two words that I give people for the new year is focus and discipline. Focus and discipline is going to lead to massive success. That's the theme for the new year. So for you, what is the theme for the new year? What is it that you're saying that we're rallying behind? You can even use that one. You can say, hey, 2022, folks, it's the year of focus and discipline. Well, we're going to hit massive success, but it's going to start with a focus and discipline. It's going to start with us saying, hey, listen, we're going to have to be disciplined on the little things that we do, that we're going to have to change some behaviors because the place that we're going, we can't get there if we're not disciplined. Whatever it is you're going to tell people, but there should be something that you're getting them motivated about, something that you're firing them up about. And it's going to be crucial for sustainability, because what you don't want is default behaviors. You want to capitalize on people's energy for the new year. You want to capitalize on people's excitement. Not everybody won't be excited. You're going to have those Debbie Downers. You got those in every organization. You're going to have those people who are just like, man, 2022, my furnace went, my pipes burst, and this has been a horrible year. A horrible year, brother. The year just started. What are you talking about? It is horrible already. You're going to have those people. Everybody's not going to be excited about the new year. Everybody's not going to be excited, but there are more than a handful of people that get hope in the new year, that feels better, that they're going to say, hey, this is our year. So we want to capitalize off that energy as leaders. You want to capitalize off of that. Now, I'll say this. It has to start internally. So if you follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, you see I'm doing those 5 a.m. early affirmations. That's for the leader. That's so that you could be fired up, that you can have energy in your tank, so that you can have the fuel to go forward. That's what that's for, right? Like that's about you. That's about you, because you have to first have a theme for you. You have to first have energy for you. You got to first be excited for you. And then as you're excited for you, then what will happen is then now that excitement becomes contagious. I used to be a school principal, and I would get there every single day, and I'd be fired up. I go to the gym and I come there and I'd be like screaming at the top of my lungs, this is the day. We're gonna do it. We're gonna win. And the kids will look at me and the teachers look at me, no matter what was going on. I came in there with the same fired up energy. Wow, I was excited to be there. I was excited to be the leader. I was excited to have this opportunity to work. But people looked at me every single day thinking like, is this real or is this pretending? And some days I pretended until it turned real, because I'm not going to lie to you. It's difficult to jump up every day and have high energy. That takes a lot of guts to do that, because no matter what's going on, you coming in there fired up. So it takes a little bit of acting, but it also takes, like, there has to be something, an internal drive in you. There has to be some words floating around in your head and your heart to tell you that you actually want to be there. So you got to have a theme for you, leader, first, right? Like, there has to be an excitement about life for you, leader. There has to be something that you fired up to be here. That starts with the leader, right? And so I'm asking, I want you to take some time and think about, what's my theme for the year? What's the thing that we're going to be focused on for the year? And don't just take in something old man, be creative. You don't have to create it today as you're listening to this video, but I want you to start thinking about it. Like, what's your rallying call? Is it 2020 year, the year more? 2020 year, 2022, the year of success? 2022, the year of prosperity? Like 2022, the year we always win? What is your theme for the new year? Now, once you have that theme, I want you to write it down. Hit me in my comment section if like, there might be some times where you just need like an ear to talk it out, and to, because when you create a theme, sometimes it sounds cheesy, and that's okay. It's okay to create something that sounds cheesy. It's okay to create something that sounds like, oh man, that's whack. But why? That's okay. But once you start saying it and hashtagging it and tweeting it out and getting people fired up about it, it'll start to give people energy. So trust me, create a theme for 2022. Tomorrow we'll have a conversation about, like, all right, now that we have a theme, or how should you create this theme, or what, I need to know your questions. Like, when you're listening, like, what do you mean, Dr. Abraham, about a theme? Like, I gave you examples with Obama and, President Trump. Those are themes for their campaign. Governor Cuomo here in New York, he said, we're New York strong, or New York tough, when we were going through the pandemic, or as he was leading the charge as we were going through the pandemic. I am what success looks like. That's Dr. Abraham's theme. The year of focus and discipline is 2022. That's my theme for the folks that follow me. So that's my thing, but your organization, so you have to think about, like, internally, what is the theme, what's the direction that you're taking your building in, and then how do you sell that idea to everybody else, and then that we'll finish it there. So 2022 is your year. So I got a nasal stuff going on. 2022 is your year. It is your year for success. But before you have success, you must have focus and discipline. The clearer the focus, if the focus is clear, the discipline becomes easier. Discipline is never easy. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, preparing to do these presentations. I told you I was doing 365 videos. Doing that every single morning, getting excited, no matter what the weather is, no matter what's going on, that takes effort. But the effort is sustained because you know where you're going. You know the purpose, you know the why, you know the vision, you know the direction, you know what you heard inside. So that's the focus part. So I'm asking you today, what is your focus? What are you paying attention to? See, that theme allows people to have something to say, this is what we're doing. This is what we're focused on, right? Now you're focused on more of the good things. See, I'm hearing this in my spirit, so I'm going to give it to you. Most people, the reason why they start a fast or start a diet and then don't continue is because they start focusing more on the pain than they focus on the experience. Ooh. Most people focus more on the negative than they do the positive. Most people focus on like, oh God, I gotta eat vegetables. Not saying like they don't say, oh man, this is a great opportunity for me to do something awesome, right? This is a great opportunity for me to have a six pack. This is a great opportunity. Like the pain starts to get them to focus more on that than they focus on the good thing that it will be a result, right? So the theme allows people to have a focus on the things that are positive. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this coming straight from heaven. I I you need to focus on the positive and focus on that more than you focus on anything else. I told folks the other day, I said, listen, write your dream down. Write it down. Keep it on it, like look at it every single day. Sit in that dream. Man, I do that. My goals and my visions, I'll write it down. I'll look at it. I will just write it down one time. I want that thing to be so real to me that it is so real. It's more real than what I see with my eyes. That my internal mind sees this. Why? Because then I could walk into it. It's easy to walk into it when you can see it and it's already clear for you, right? Like you're walking into it in your mind. So as leaders, what I want you to understand is I want you to have a clear focus for your school or your organization or your corporate organization, whatever it is that you're leading. Have a theme. Have something that people can rally behind. Have something that gives people energy, gets them excited. Make it positive. Make it fun. And then let's talk about implementation. And you should be having this theme with when you're working with other people to actually work out the details of the logistics. So, family, again, this is Dr. Mark Abraham, President and CEO of MEA Consulting Services LLC, the fastest growing consulting company in the country. And you're on the line with the number one speaker in the world. Here's what I believe. I don't believe in just giving inspiration and motivation alone. I truly, viscerally believe that inspiration and motivation without information and proper application gonna lead to frustration. Inspiration and motivation alone without information and proper application gonna lead to frustration, right? In the morning time, I get fired up and I give you the affirmations. I'm excited. Go visit me on Facebook, Instagram, Mark_ABRAHAM on Instagram. And I'm fired up. I'm giving them game. I'm giving them gas. I'm excited. It's all affirmation. But when I slow it down and speak like this to you, I'm giving you information and application. Because after you're fired up, then there needs to be some concrete information on how you actually do this work, how you actually make this happen, right? Like, how do you actually take what I'm saying and make it applicable to you and your situation? If you need extra help, never hesitate to call me, inbox me, text me. It don't matter, man. Just holler at me. I work with leaders around the world all the time. So don't hesitate to give me a call and I can help you work this out in depth. So, folks, have your theme for the new year. Can't wait to hear from you. Can't wait to talk to you. Until next time, this is your boy, Dr. Mark Abraham. Peace.